Or what is up, party people? So I turned 33 years old today, and I just want to talk about things I wish I knew in my 20s. Be a fun episode today, and if you guys like episodes like this, I need a couple things from you. All right, just comment "Happy Birthday" so I feel the love because I don't feel that enough in my life. And yeah, let's get it going for the next minute or so. Let me eat creatine plus report my numbers from the day before. If you guys aren't into that, simply just skip on ahead using the chapters or, that little red bar at the bottom of YouTube. Anyways, yeah, guys, I had a really, really bad day yesterday with crypto. Probably one of the worst in recent memory. It's not really about the money for me. Yeah, the amount doesn't matter. I think if I got hacked for like $1,000, I'd feel the same. But yeah, 65K is a lot of money to me still. Based off my net worth, 1%. But of my liquid net worth, it would be like 5 to 10. So it's significant. Here we go. All right. So, talk about revenue. Yesterday I did 1680 in total revenue, down up $50 from the day before. We have Amazon coming in at 102, Mediavine at 77, and the adult revenue source that we don't talk about at $711. Let's get on with the episode. So, a couple things. If you sign up for the first link in the YouTube description, you get sent the URL to this sheet. Guys, new service alert. Let me talk through it real quick styles, all right? So, if you go to jackiechow.com, just go to the URL here, and you'll notice there's a new service. It's called Jackie's Audit. All right, what is this exactly? Pretty much, we decide to sell the audit that we offer our enterprise clients and our full service retainer clients, mostly because I just wanted to see how it does. We have a couple pricings. This is the launch pricing. We're probably going to double it next week. So what we have is the standard audit. We have the audit with content plan, which is essentially keyword research for the blog side. We have the audit plus actionable fixes, and we have the works, which includes the audit plan or the audit, content plan, and actionables. What does it look like? The standard audit just looks like this. Pretty much is a crawl, and then we find a bunch of on-page issues like this. Do you see that? Nice and simple. However, if you sign a fat client, like 5K a month client, you're going to want the audit plus actionable fixes. Here's what the sample looks like. Boom. Looks beautiful. Like very actionable. You can hand this over to a technical team and they'll just sort it out for you. You see what I'm talking about? And content plan, I'll include a sample soon. However, it's just keyword research that you can just take and, implement that for your clients. So you can just, hand that off to the writing team and it'll help a lot. Let me talk about the episode today. But before, how do you make money with Jackie's Audit, right? The whole SOP goes like this. You sell someone SEO, and then after you close them, all you have to do is buy Jackie's Audit, fix the issues, or you don't even fix it. You just you just hand that over. They'll fix it. Use AI to generate articles for the clients found in the content plan. Typically, we aim for 100 keywords you can target, like 100 blog posts that are ready to be written. You get that written, maybe 5 a month, that's 20 months, 10 a month, that's 10 months, 100 articles ready to be written. Buy backlinks, and then you're done. That's the entire SOP for our 5K a month full service retainer right now. All right. We're offering that for you for only $1,000. I just want to see how it does. All right. Anyways, let's talk about today's episode. Enough plugs. So I'm 33 now. Turned 33 today. Once again, please wish me happy birthday. Here's the things I wish I knew in my 20s. Number one, we got invest in S&P 500 on a weekly basis as early as possible. I've talked about this in the past. I wish someone told me this earlier. Sorry for the shake. I just kicked the table. This will be treated as your nest egg, your backup in case all else fails. Because when you're young, you have to swing. You have to swing really hard. Take risks that you wouldn't take in your 30s. You just swing as hard as possible because you can restart. If you go to zero, just restart. It's easy. So S&P 500 is that nest egg in the background. So let's say like I make 10K a month and I'm 25 right now. I would put like a majority of that into the S&P 500 on a weekly basis. I would use that as like a savings mechanism. Just put as much away as possible into S&P 500. Thank me in 30 years. You're welcome. Number two, what I wish I knew was like nobody cared if you fail in anything. Especially if you like, what I mentioned here is if you swing and miss. You're the only person that remembers stuff like that. For example, dude, me and Albert were bummed out that we got clapped in FBA. So bummed. Like, I was riding a high off of the drop shipping days where like we felt we were invincible. And we're like, yeah, everything we touch is going to be gold. But then we failed miserably with like FBA, probably sunk like 30. We're probably down like 50K total. Feels bad, man. But like, unless I mentioned it, nobody remembers stuff like that. So just remember, failures only like in your own memory. No one remembers that shit. No one cares about you, really. Number three, I felt like, at least in my opinion, having 500K in your early 20s, because I remember I made, I think, first 500K within, I think when I was 23, 24, and I felt richer than I am right now in my 20s. There's something to be said about that. I don't know how I can put it better, but like my net worth 6.x mil right now in my 30s, I felt way richer way back when. Way richer. I felt like a god. You guys don't even understand. All right. So if you guys are in your 20s, early 20s, you have 500K in the bank account, guys, you guys are doing great. No need to compare with me. I'm an old head. You can start calling me Unk at this point. All right. Like, don't set the standard of comparison with someone who's like 10 years down the road, because I bet anything they'd trade my age for their capital in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? Just remember that. All right. Time's on your side. You guys are doing great. No need to compare. Number four, one thing I noticed is I went from a prodigy to just another entrepreneur as soon as I hit my 30s. Remember, I hit 500K net worth within like a year or two out of college. Everyone thought, yo, this guy is going to go on and do great things. I fell short of that. Feels bad. It's just the downside of like, doing well early on. People have like massive expectations of you, only for me to fail. Well, not fail. I wouldn't say I'm like a failure. It's just the optics change after you're 30, because when you're 30, people are expecting you to have like a matured career at that point. Step 5, or number 5, let your winners run. What that means is, if your stock is mooning, doesn't matter the market cap, just let it run. All right. Selling it requires like you're gonna get taxed anyways, so like there's no point in that. Just let it run. You guys are young, but remember, only when it's equities. You have to take chips off the table periodically when it's high risk assets, like niche sites, for example. Several people didn't take their profits. They had 99% net worth concentration in these niche sites. Now they have to go out and get a job. All right. So when you guys have a high risk asset, remember to periodically sell, whether it be a percentage, a couple points to strategics. Just take some chips off the table, especially if you're young. All right. I wish someone told me that earlier. I could have sold several niche sites for like 6 figures. Now they're at 0. All right. So just remember that. Just hammer that in. Change the name niche sites to any high risk asset. And how do you determine high risk asset is the next point. Annual returns of 20 to 30% a year. What does that mean? So if you sell your product, if you can sell your asset for 5x EBITDA, that is an annual return of 20%. What does that mean? How do I calculate that? I mean, it's quite easy, right? You just divide that by 5. It's the math is there. Anyways, when you have annual returns of 20 to 30% a year, the risk is priced in. The market is super efficient. Don't think you found some sort of hack where you're like, yo, I can buy for 2x EBITDA. That's 50% annual return. All right. That is priced in. If you can buy something at 50% EBITDA, you think these PE firms aren't scooping that shit up? They ran the projections. All right. It is not a safe investment. That also means if you can get your niche site for 3x EBITDA, you are holding on to a risky asset. Do not get clapped. All right. Do not get clapped. Remember, periodically take chips off the table. Your niche sites, your AI SaaS wrappers, these are not safe investments. Yes, I get it. If you're young, you should ride the wave. Just remember, if that goes through zero, you need to be okay with that. If you're okay with that, then I'm okay with that. Just remember, I just need you guys to understand that. All right. And the last point is, you are most likely not the next Warren Buffett. You will not outperform the S&P 500. Stop stock picking. I think that one's self-explanatory. But yeah, that's it. That's the episode today. Thank you guys all for your wishes of either happy birthday. I got the DMs and saying that you're sorry I got clapped by the hacker. All that means a lot to me. I had a really rough day. I took it out on Janice, actually. Poor girl. Yeah, today's another day. I feel way better today. I'm in a better headspace. I got my new chair. Look at this. Herman Miller Aeron. I feel good about that as well. And yeah, that's it. This is 33 now, guys. And 33, sober for the next 4 months. That's it. Guys, if you guys want to buy me a birthday gift, go buy Jackie's Audit. All right. Whether it be for your own site, this is like the gold standard, pretty much. Get it going. Go to JackieChow.com and purchase Jackie's Audit. Shit's about to go crazy. All right. We're doubling the price next week, mostly because it takes our team so long to do. All right. That's it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. No questions today. I'm sorry. You guys have to forgive me. It's my birthday. Take it easy.